Now we go into basic building block number 6. Now this one I want you to put 10 stars next to it. Okay, it is called the follow through. This is the most crucial part of your flow. The follow through is extremely crucial. Now how many of you play golf? Okay, I don't, right? But I'm sure I'll be a pretty good golfer somewhere down the road, hopefully like Tiger Woods. Right, so a golfer basically hits the ball, right? Okay, so correct me wrong, you put your fingers like that. Okay, and the golfer basically puts the thing like that, stands really awkward looking, alright, and then he swings and he hits the ball. Now imagine if the golfer stops after contact with the ball. What happens? The ball will fall 2 feet or 2 inches from the, what do you call that? The thing they stick in the ground. The tee. You drink tea, that's the tea for the golfers. Alright? Now what a golfer needs to do, he needs to strike the ball and then follow through. And the ball can go for 200 yards. You understand? So the same with our industry. When you show the plan, what are you doing? You're striking the ball. And if you stop at that, the ball just falls off the tee. Alright? But a real good networker will strike the ball and follow through. That's when you close the deal. So the follow through is a very, very, very important part of the 8 basic building blocks. Put 6 stars next to this one. Okay? Now let's talk about timing. When should you follow through? After 1 month? No. You must. This is non-negotiable. You must follow through within 24 to 48 hours. You must get in contact with your prospect within 24 to 48 hours. That is a must. Let me tell you why. You must always strike when the iron is hot. If you leave him for a while, he will start to get cold. He will start talking to his neighbors. He will start talking to all types of people who will pump him with negative input, and he will be shut down to the idea. Okay? So after showing the plan, also remember, tell the person not to go and talk to anyone. You must say it. They will still talk to people, trust me. But you must say it. Now to prevent too much damage, you must follow up or follow through within 24 to 48 hours. That is the crucial point where the man is still hot. So they say strike when the iron is hot, remember? Right? You get him that time. Right, now one best way of setting the appointment is set a meeting at the meeting. It means when you're showing him the plan or sharing the opportunity, you already set your follow-up meeting, follow-through meeting. That's crucial. Always set your meeting at the meeting, because you may not get him back. Now some of you leave some material with him. That's a very effective method, because you may want to go back to him to get back the material. That ensures you have a follow-through meeting. Alright, don't give away material, it still costs money. I know people who give away profiles or product brochures. That's a bad idea. It costs money for you to acquire those material. So when you give it during the plan, also go back and get it back at your follow-through. Alright? Now, at your follow-through, what do? You basically handle his objections and questions, his concerns which he may have. Because trust me, he has gone back and he has thought about it. Alright? He has processed all the information he got during the plan, and now he got tons of questions and concerns, which you are basically going to be handling. Now, if you are basically a new person in the business, do you start showing plans on your own in the beginning? You always get your leader to follow you. Minimum the first 5 to 10 plans. Alright? What do you do during the plans? The first few plans you sit down and nod your head. Agree with everything your leader says. Right? The third plan you put some input. The fourth you may mix. He does the first half, you does the second half. The fifth, you do the first half, he does the second half. The sixth, you do the whole plan, he is there just to provide support. Now when you do the follow through, initially always take your leader with you. Because I don't want you to basically go meet one of these irritating prospects who will have 675 questions to ask you which you may not be able to answer, and you get demotivated. But with your leader backing you up, he'll be able to handle anything. Alright? So the initial first few follow throughs, you don't go alone. You take your leader, he's your strong man. He'll back you up. Until you are confident enough to handle the objections and, alright, on your own, the questions on your own. Right? Now there's a rule which basically I follow when I handle objections and questions. You must walk a very thin line. But you must cross on either side. You must walk the line. This may sound shocking to you, but bear with me. You must walk the line between confidence on this side and arrogance on this side. Never cross over. You're walking the line. You just have a perfect balance. Oh, now, why is this necessary? A lot of people have a difficult prospect, and when the person has an objection or a question which is some sort sarcastic, this kind of companies are stupid, it'll never work. Alright? Many people, oh really? Okay, thank you for your input. And they walk away. Never do that. Alright? You got into a business for yourself. You're building a team. You're proud of the company. You've been working very hard. I will not allow anyone to put this company down. Now you should not attack him with arrogance. Oh, who are you? Who are you to say this about the company? Who do you think you are? Arrogance. But if you walk the line, you can handle it very professionally. Well, thank you very much, Muniz, for your input, but I have to correct you on this one. I think you've been misinformed. Alright, this business is actually working very well worldwide. Can I share some facts with you to maybe help you understand? Right? Don't get defensive with emotions. Get defensive professionally. Alright? So if you own a restaurant and somebody says your food is lousy, will you keep quiet? No, what do you know? Come and taste again. It's really good food. The same with this business. I'm proud to be part of the Gold Quest family. I'm proud to be a networker. It's a powerful industry, and I will not allow anyone to mock my industry. I will not allow anyone to mock what I'm building for the future of my kids and my family. Correct? Alright? But you can handle it. Now, one thing I train is I always teach people how to slap with a kiss. Alright? Now, never slap and leave him pissed off or angry. Slap with a kiss. Alright? That's a very good point, Muniz. You're saying this business doesn't work. Actually, to be honest, I would actually like to know why you think that. Alright? Maybe I can get a piece of paper and a pen and maybe you can show me why you think this business doesn't work. Alright? Now, 9 out of 10 people say it without even knowing why. Correct? And when you give them a piece of paper and pen, very few will be able to even come close to explain why this business doesn't work. They listen to their neighbor, their next door veterinary doctor's sister-in-law, and they come up with this opinion. Alright? So always when you handle objections, be proud of what you do. Maintain your posture. Do not allow someone to mock what you do. You can walk away losing that prospect, but hold on to your pride. Because you are not only standing there representing yourself, you are representing everyone else out there doing Gold Quest seriously. Alright, now when you handle an objection, there's basically 3 words you must remember. The 3 F words. Alright, is basically feel, felt, found. These 3 words. Feel, felt, found. Alright, let me show you an example. Now, just say Mr. Joe Fabregas, he's my prospect. Difficult prospect. He's sitting there and telling me, blah, 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 blah. How do I know the coin is real? Now, in your mind, it's a stupid objection, right? Well, of course the coin is real, man. But to him, it's a valid concern. Alright, so you can say, what a stupid question, sir. Of course the coin is real. You could handle it that manner. What happens? You make him upset, you lose him as a prospect. How I would handle it, or how you should handle it is, well, fantastic, Mr. Fabregas. To be honest, I know how you feel. That was how I felt. But this is what I found out. So always remember, feel, felt, found. Feel, felt, found. Alright? This company cannot be trusted. Oh my God, I know exactly how you feel. As a lawyer, that's exactly how I felt at the beginning. But you know what I found out? Then you list down. Makitalo, Olympic, Games, coin. Alright? FIFA, Sukarno. Now we're going for George Lucas. Alright? Miami, 130 years old. You understand? But don't attack him. Embrace him. Make him feel comfortable enough to accept your answer. You understand? So feel, felt, found, and always be proud of what you do. Never at one point show this person that you're ashamed of what you do. Because I have faced objections where people say, Patman, you're a qualified lawyer and you're doing this. I said, of course I'm doing this. This is the wave of the future. Man, I'm so happy I gave up my legal career. I look at some of my friends today, they're not going anywhere. They're stuck in a rut, but this is what I really want to do. And I share with them the power of networking. Alright? Now if you're dealing with a couple, it's best to have the couple there during the follow-through also. Okay? So there are many objections and excuses. Alright? Now let me tell you the truth about objections and excuses. There is no such thing. 99% of people give you objections and excuses because they don't know how to say no. They're already saying no in their mind, but they're disguising it as some objections. So you answer, the coin is real. Next, he'll come up with, can I trust this company? Next, will this network last? Next, how do I know whether I'll get paid? You understand, it never stops. What is he trying to say? No. Alright? So don't sit down there and think, I have to get this guy. I'll answer all his objections and excuses. I must get this guy. I can't lose this guy. No, some people may just say no. Now, the majority of people in this business who say no are not actually saying no to you. They're not saying no to Gold Quest. They're saying no to themselves. And why they say no to themselves is because they have a fear that they will fail. My experience. Alright, they're actually saying no to themselves because I'm afraid to do this because I'm afraid of failing. Right? They're afraid of losing. They're afraid of coming out a loser. What will people say if I give it a try and I fail? That's actually what they're saying. We thought about this a long time. And no semi-intelligent person could say no to such a powerful business. They're actually afraid to fail. You understand? So when you handle objections and excuses, number one, handle it being proud of what you stand for as being part of the Gold Quest family. Don't allow anyone to mock you or this business and get away with it. And how do you do it? Slap with a kiss. Leave the man insulted without feeling it. You understand? Alright? Very good point. Alright? It's a pyramid, yes. Can you tell me why? So every question should be answered with a question. Is it a scam? Very good point. To be honest, can you tell me why you think it's a scam? It's a pyramid. Really, what do you understand about pyramiding? Alright? Hey, I don't have money. I know how you feel. That's how I felt. But you know what I found out? Getting $460 is not too difficult if you're serious about your dreams. If you're serious about what you told me earlier before this plan, that you wanted to do this for your kids. I don't think $460 should be something stopping you from creating a better future for you. You understand? So your follow-through is a very crucial building block. Because that's where you get the person to either say yes or no. Very important. Right? So walk the line between confidence and arrogance. Do not let your posture down. I'm a businessman. You need me more than I need you. And I'm giving you a chance to improve the way you live. Alright? So tell me your objection again. Fantastic. I know how you feel. This is how I felt. This is what I found out. Stop. Alright? This company is a scam. That's a very good point, but can you please share with me where you got this information from? Why do you think it's a scam? Throw back the questions to the person. Now if you do not know the answer to his question, do not lie. Because he will come back to you and find out. Alright? Be honest. I'm sorry, Mr. Fabregas. Actually, I don't know the answer to that question. By the way, it's a very good question. Right? Can I get back to you by tomorrow with my leader? Talk to my leader and get the answer. You understand? Okay? That's one way of doing it. So when you don't know the answer to the question, get the answer and get back to the person. Now if you promise to get back with the answer tomorrow, make sure you do it. Or not, you lose credibility and posture with the person again. Alright? Now the follow-through is extremely, extremely crucial. I cannot stress enough on the follow-through. Within 48 hours, you must be in touch with the person. Now if the person leaves town, email, phone call, something, he must hear from you to know that you are serious about this business. He must know that you are willing to follow up within follow through within 24 to 48 hours. Okay? That's building block number